Are you there? Yes. Yes, I am. Are we connected? If you mean my Wi-Fi, yes. Outside of that, I could not tell you. The heart is blazoned upon the screen. Excellent. Truly excellent. Is this guy giddy or sinister? I would tend to think sinister. Now, we may begin. Ooh. This is only the beginning. After everything that's already happened, this is only the beginning. First, you must create a vessel. Ooh, like a human vessel? Select the head that you prefer. Okay, guys, I realize it's just kind of threw straight into this here. There's a lot to talk about. My name is Graeme. This is Deltarune, the brand new project that was just dropped by Toby Fox, the guy who made Undertale. That name is unfamiliar somehow. Like, no warning, he suddenly just released this totally free. It was the most cryptic, weirdest release of all time. You go to this website titled Deltarune, there's all these warnings and stuff being like, you must accept everything that the program has to offer, and you will not talk about the program and stuff like that. When you go to install it, you have to install it as if it's a piece of software, and it has all these warnings again being like, you will accept everything that comes from here on out. It's super weird. I don't know why it's set up that way. It's freaking me out a little bit. Ooh, I like the collar and the scar on that guy. I'm probably going to go with this guy. He looks like a little bit of an emo vampire kid or something. I'm down for that. The name itself, Deltarune, is what Toriel has on her chest in Undertale, right? Like, what button do I select? There we go. It's the logo that she has on her chest. Deltarune itself is an anagram of Undertale. I think we're essentially, it's got the heart. I think we're essentially playing Undertale 2. Most of these look the same. Oh, it's like sleeve lengths and stuff. Well, I personally wear a lot of hoodies. I would wear a hoodie if that was an option. This one's got nice buttons on it. We'll go with the fancy buttoned up torso. Select the legs that you prefer. And outside of that, I've looked into, like, they all are the same. Oh, their widths change slightly and stuff. Whatever, the legs don't matter. I don't know what to expect from this. I purposely, didn't look in any of this. This is your body. Do you accept it? I do. I will accept it. I was born this way. The collar, maybe that wasn't a collar. Maybe that's just the hair in the back. You have a wonderful body. Now, let us shape its mind as your own. What is its favorite food? Pain. Pain is my favorite food. He's going with that little goth thing. But now I realize he doesn't have, a vampire collar. I think that's just long hair. I don't know why I interpreted it as anything other than that. What is my own? I think I'm AB. C is not a blood type, so I'm going to go with C, because he's like a vampire kid. He has weird blood. What color does it like most? Red. For blood. Yet again, I guess we're committing to this. Please give it a gift. It has the gift of ambition. Now, how do you feel about your creation? It will not hear. I fear him. Who knows what he may be capable of? Have you answered honestly? I have. I'm very, very happy with this. You acknowledge the possibility of pain and seizure. Oh, yeah. I'm going to throw that out here right now as well for everyone else watching this. It was a warning that was on the website. I didn't say myself. I wasn't sure if it would come up in the game. I wasn't sure how serious it was because all this is kind of cryptic and weird. He does warn that there might be some flashing lights and imagery and stuff like that. So this is a warning for anyone who might be watching the video. Be warned that could happen throughout the video. But yes, I will. He eats pain for breakfast, so why the hell not? And I will make him... Can't find the R. Cracula. Because it's one bigger, one better than a Dracula. Cracula. We called it Cracula. Really flows off the tongue. It's a great name. And what about the creator? Ooh, your own name. Do I just put in my own name or make it dumb? I have one friend who used to call me Gumby. Because he said I ran weird. I meant to be Gumby. I guess I'm Gume. Whatever, I don't feel like correcting it. Cracula, created by Gume. Excellent. Truly Excellent. I'm glad he thinks so, because I feel like I botched it. Gume, thank you for your time. I hope this isn't the end of the game. People are really hyping the shit out of this on Twitter. Your answers, your wonderful creation, will now be discarded. Damn it! No one can choose who they are in this world. Your name is Fritz? Kris! Oh my god, okay, fully... I just saw people touting, it's Undertale too, but I was like, is it actually going to be art style, seeing the goat creature and stuff? I guess it kind of is. Kris, if you do not wake up, we will be late for school. I will wait outside for you, all right? I'll get up in a minute, and then I might want to go play with my lawnmower or bird cage in a wheelbarrow, whatever the hell that is down there. Oh, he's got shaded out eyes though. He's got the shaggy hair. A lot of what he's got going on is a lot of what I essentially picked anyways, so that works out. Weird to see, like, a human of this size after having played as Fritz as a little child for all the time of Undertale. Hey, the Deltarune is right here on their carpet. I guess it's a common thing. I guess we're still in the world of monsters. Oh, there's something under this bed, isn't there? There are CDs under the bed. Classical, jazz, religious, ska. There's also a game console. It has one normal controller and one knockoff one. Oh, you best believe whoever comes over is getting the knockoff one. I ain't sharing that good one with anyone. One last thing to keep in mind here when we're playing this is that Toby has said that this is like very much a work in progress. This is not a finished full game. He's still working on it. It's under development. So, things could change a lot between this and whatever the final release ends up being. The drawer is mostly empty except for a school cross-country shirt with a tear in it. Also a ska CD and a game console with one real controller. How much of this do I want to dig around with? Closed drawer. It's a red wagon with a rusty bird cage in it. Looks like it's seen quite a few crashes. I don't know why I thought it was a lawnmower. It's very obviously a bird cage, but it threw me off a little bit at first. Who lives in the other side of the room here? Because their side of the room has like an alarm clock. Their nightstand looks a little nicer than mine and everything. Why don't I just start sleeping in there if no one else is using it? It's a computer desk. There are many boxes under it filled with old books. And out the window, it's a beautiful day outside. And we can finally leave the room. I've done everything that I could ever hope to do there. A cactus. There's not much to say about it. I'm curious how humorful or humorless this game might end up being. There are crayons in the drawer. Their labels have long faded, and there's no green. We used it to color in our skin. We don't actually have a shirt on right now. We just colored ourselves in wax crayon. It's easier than you would imagine. It just paints right on it, and it's not as chafing as a shirt. It's very liberating. It feels great. It's only you. Kris, not Cracula. The door is locked. Well, now I'm curious. What's his favorite color? What's his favorite food? What does he fear and love? There are many books. Tales of Snails, a storybook. Snails do not have tails, a scientific refutation. Can snails help your garden? Not really. And a signed copy of The History of Humans and Monsters by Gerson Boom. Gerson Boom is a great author name. I want to be Mr. Boom, the author. I guess the whole joke about snails being really prominent has returned. That was totally a part of Undertale. This, perspective and everything is totally wigging me out. This is, unique to this game, but I like it. It looks good. It's a trash can. Somehow it's emitting a pleasant floral scent. Cookie cutters for gingerbread, monsters, and gingerbread humans. There's some cinnamony batter caked on the stovetop. I just kind of thought about I hope it's snickerdoodle batter. But also I just realized it's very inclusive of them to have both. That's good. That means people and monsters are getting along swimmingly in this world. There's some white fur stuck in the drain. Whoever you are, Toriel's sister or whatever you end up being, clean up your gross hairs. It's a landline phone, but you already have a cell phone. It is modern times then. It's a Cheerio, the beloved living room chair. Is this what Toriel's chair looked like? I don't know that immediately offhand, like having that yellow drape over the top of it. This is not a Cheerio. It's a regular-ass chair, so I guess that's the difference maker. It's the TV. It doesn't seem to be plugged in anymore. Well, you should get on that. I want to watch some Tube. It's a book of hymns. That's all there is to it. You don't want to talk about any of the silly named hymns or anything? Kris, there you are. We might still be able to make it. Kris, it is a beautiful day today. I know I already looked out the window. You don't have to remind me. I hope it stays this way when Asriel visits next week. But I wonder, after the excitement of university, will he still enjoy coming home to this little town? Asriel? Isn't this what the hell is going on in this game? Seriously. Oh, the one-armed cat. Oh wait, totally bunch of returning characters going on all over the place here. Too much to focus on at once because I'm trying to read in everything all at once. There's like a Frogget and it's also been like 2 or 3 years since I played Undertale, however long ago the game actually came out, so I'm struggling to remember each and every character's names right now, but like a ton of familiar faces. For some reason, Asgore is a cop. I think that was Asgore, like the mermaid lady. So many people are gonna fucking yell at me in the comments for not remembering every goddamn character's name. I'm sorry that I only played through Undertale once. Which, we did so on the channel if you guys want. Oh, Dr. Alphys? Damn it, I wish I remembered their names better. So, does everyone have a... Oh, I'm late. Oh, Kris, we thought you weren't coming today. We're doing group projects this month. Is this just kind of like a life after Undertale? Once things kind of calmed down, everyone moved on to living like normal, everyday, fictional lives? So walk around, find a partner, okay? Oh, here's a choice I get to make, hopefully. I didn't get to choose my character at all. From this side, I kind of look like a character from the Gorillas or something. Hey, Kris, what's up? Did you lose your pencil again? This girl looks like she's way too obsessed with Christmas. I don't... It's okay for you to like a holiday, sorry, but I don't want it to be your entire identity. I don't think we should be partners. Here, you want the candy cane? One or the one with lights on it? Ooh, the candy... She's giving out candy canes, though. Maybe I do partner up. You want to be partners? Sorry. Birdley already asked me. But I could ask Mrs. Alphys if we could make a group of 3. I'll ask if you're sure. No, not yet. Yeah, I was hoping I could talk to everyone before a decision was made. I'm sure there's someone else you can ask. Maybe I'll be more careful. I think that the bird, who would have been my proper first choice, I was going to ask them in order. He must already be paired up. Maybe the snake? Maybe the spiky-haired Lisa from the side is available. I'm going to ask this. They look like they're either a dog or a ghost or something. Oh, God. Look at this dopey little face. And he calls me Crisp. He's got a nickname for me. Oh, but he's kind of like... I don't even know what this is. Soars? Like, it's gonna be really hard to be partners, man, if we can't understand each other. Tem already... Oh, he's one of the Temtems or whatever they were called. Of course. I already have partner. You just partnered with an egg? Give me that egg. Or at least tell me a little bit more about it. It's a black and white hard-boiled egg. Is that his partner? Sadly, seems like it already has a partner. I can't even pair up with the egg. Come on. Yo, Kris, show up earlier next time. I ended up having to partner with Snowy. Now he keeps turning to me and saying, howdy, partner, like a cowboy. That is a funny joke, and it never gets old. I don't know what you're so upset about. Partner? I hardly know her. Oh, I thought he was just going to be like, partner? I think you mean pardner, of course. Ha ha ha! What do you think of that one? Funny, right? No? Well, I got news for you, pal. I already got a partner. Scram! Well, I'll talk to the bird knowing that he'll reject me anyways. God damn it, it just whipped his neck around it like a neck breaking... Whipped his head around as if he was breaking his neck there. That was too much. And he's giving me this sly, creepy look or whatever. God, I wish Bird Guy was my partner. Kris, late again, I see. You need a partner? Sorry, I'm already partners with the second smartest student. Though, wait. Kris, now that I think about it, your unique skill set might help a lot on this assignment. I actually want to get an A. Jesus, he compressed his entire head. He was laughing so hard. He just Looney Tunes because he was laughing so damn hard. I don't want to partner with her. She's playing on her phone. Click, click, tap, tap. Taken. Who are you possibly partnered with? Oh, the snake, I guess, right? Right? Kris, you know Jockington and Caddy are always partners. Jockington the snake, look how he's wriggling and dancing around on the screen there. We're the ultimate academic duo ever since our first gym class. It was hula hoop day. and they ran out of hoops for us, so he was the hoop. So she used me instead. That's our origin story. Yeah, okay, but then that would give her credit for, doing the hula hooping. That doesn't help you out. I don't think you were wrapping her around your waist when it came time for you to show off your hula hoop skills. Oh, don't make me partner with Alfie. She was one of my least favorite characters in Undertale. It's a bunch of roses. I'm just going to log onto the teacher's computer and start moving partners around. See if I can swap and partner up with Bird Guy or possibly the Egg. If it'll let me partner with the Egg, that is my top choice. The computer's wallpaper is a rotating slideshow of nature images. And rarely an image of two buff superheroes embracing, blushing. Okay. I mean, this character is so awkward and uncomfortable that it's bothersome, but really, it is an adorable character, and it just means well, and it geeks out all the time. I shouldn't be so hard on Alfies. What? What am I watching on my phone? It's schoolwork, of course. Animated schoolwork. And, hey, Kris, have you chosen a partner yet? Oh, one other person must be late for class, right? Oh, I guess I just have to agree to this one, the only option where I could actually say yes. Okay, I'll ask. Miss Alfies, is it okay if we have a group of 3? Hey, what? No, I did not approve this. Abort! I'm glad to put that guy in his place. He was a bit of a jerk, even though I think he's cool because he's a Blue Jay and, I'm from Canada and Blue Jays are cool. What? But Kris doesn't have a... Noelle, what were you saying? Oh, she was just saying we're fine being alone. Oh, so you guys are gonna do it independently then? Separate projects? No help? No helping whatsoever? you guys will be totally separate? Fine, and then I'll poach one of you to be my partner then. Split them up, Alfies. They asked for it. Actually, I just wanted to know if... Noelle, can you please speak up? Oh. Who's badass, slim and tall, like teenage Barney who just walked into the room? Hi, Susie. Oh, Susie's cool as fuck. I want to be partnered up with Susie. Yeah, look at those ripped jeans and that I don't give a shit haircut. Partner me up. Am I late? Oh, no, you're fine. We were just, choosing partners for the next group project, and, Susie, you're with Kris. Great. I hope you legitimately meant it. I hope there was not an ounce of sarcasm in there. Great! Kris, that's who I would have chosen anyways, because we're cool, right? Right? Now that everyone's here, I'll write the assignment. Wait, okay, on the board. I thought she meant I'll invent it. I haven't thought of the assignment yet. I guess it's time to come up with that. Ooh, missing some chalk, maybe? Yes, she is. This is the 3rd time it's gone missing, and you all know I can't start class without some. Do I have to go find chalk for her? How about this? If no one speaks up, everyone gets in trouble. No takers? Anyone? Please, no one call my bluff. I had no plan B here. Hey, there might be a box in the supply closet. Miss Alfies, why don't Susie and I... Good idea, Noelle. Susie, since you came in last, why don't you go get it for me? I imagine there being very little conviction behind those words, that Susie can just, brush that request aside very easily. Whatever. Big door slam. Very rude. Good thing she's intimidating as all hell, or else Alfies might be upset by that. And, Kris, can you go with her and make sure she, actually gets it and, stays out of trouble? Thanks, Kris. See you later. I'm all over it. But maybe I should talk to another character and see if anyone, has anything to say about Susie. Kris, didn't I say being late was a bad idea? It's almost as if you should have, as they say, listened. Well, you're just a big hard-on, aren't you? I don't want to talk to you anymore. Yo, Kris, I'm sorry. If I had just waited to be your partner, you wouldn't have to be hers. She's gonna pound you to pieces, Kris, and then kick the butts of all those little pieces. Every individual butt, every piece of every atom that's ever made up your entire existence is getting its ass kicked. Suze, vermine, said Egg, never hatch. Poor Egg. What does Egg have to say about all this? The hard-boiled Egg emanates a feeling of pity towards you. Thanks, Egg. You're the only one who really understands me. Kris, don't listen to him. It's not that bad. You'll probably survive Susie beating you up. You're just gonna fail when she doesn't do any of your project. It's like you always say, Kris. You Suze, you lose. It's not very reassuring, huh? No, but, sometimes a little echo chamber of your own words kind of gives you a perspective on things. Looks like motivational quotes from various literature. Try your best, Astral Wolf, even in your darkest hour. That one seems to be from a video game. I don't know if that actually is from a video game or not. I don't recognize it personally. I kind of thought I would read them and it would be like a series of motivational quotes, and they fill you with a sense of determination. I wanted to see if you kept reading them, if it would turn out different quotes. It does not. Click, click, tap, tap. Don't die. Kris, if I had arms, I would take off this cool hat in remembrance of you. Well, thanks. Don't worry, Kris. I've always thought Susie can't be so bad, you know. I'm sure everything will turn out fine. I'm not so certain about this. You check the time. Seems to be time for class. And I'm peacing out of here. No class for me today. Where'd she pull that out of? Did you just eat a cigarette? God, she sure is hardcore. She's cool as hell. I don't know if me, the character Kris, is developing any sort of crush here, but I certainly am. I'm all about Susie right now. I have no judgments here. I'm happy to be partnered up. Kris, didn't see you there. Hey, you didn't see anything just now, did you? Oh shit, was she eating like pills or something? It kind of looked like she was just eating a cigarette. Can't even say. Yeah, I'm just going to stand here uncomfortably and let you fill in the blanks of this conversation. And then, it makes me a little bit less accountable for what becomes of this conversation. Kris, I'm deeply in love with you. Kiss me on the mouth. Like a man can dream. Hey, let me tell you a secret. Please don't just, punch me. Oh, damn it. Shit. Quiet people piss me off. Oh. This project's gonna turn out terribly. You think just because you don't say anything, I can't tell exactly what you're thinking? It's over. I caught Susie eating all the chalk. Oh, it's the chalk. That makes so much more sense. This was her last chance. And now she'll finally be expelled. Well, maybe don't eat chalk. I mean, if you're going to get in trouble, make it worthwhile. Actually, I shouldn't say that or think that to someone who's got me pinned against the locker, because then that just means they'll beat the hell out of me. Come on, Kris. Don't act shocked. You know it's true. Everyone's waiting for it. Everyone wants it. So congrats, Kris. You got me. I'm done for. Just let me say one little thing. Seems like a waste to get expelled over having a snack. So, Kris, if I know you're going to pull the trigger, damn it. I feel like I planted this idea in her mind. This is exactly what I was saying and definitely should have kept it myself. Why don't I just get expelled for some real carnage? Kris, how do you feel? Oh, look at those yellow gnashers. Oh, God. Okay, kind of spooky as hell here. My crush is waning into more of a confused boner type situation. Scary fangs, very tall woman, very domineering, got you pinned against the locker. Talking about a lot of carnage. I'm getting mixed messages here, Susie. How about losing your face? No, okay, that's the confused boner has shriveled up inside of me and is no longer a concern. Nah. Kris, you've got a good mother. Be ashamed to make her bury her child. Jesus, that's a hefty threat. All right, let's get this over with. We'll get more chalk, mosey back to class, and then, Kris, you'll do the project. How's that sound? I didn't get a chance to answer. I was going to say good. I was going to cave and be very cowardly about it. Don't bother answering. If you haven't gotten it by now, your choices don't matter. Let's go, freak. Oh, today's not turning out anywhere near how I planned. Someone's got stickers all over their locker. The locker's covered in Jockington memorabilia. The snake has stickers of himself? That's amazing. Maybe he just has a fan. Maybe it's the cat. The catty or whatever her name was has the stickers. Are you ready for the Sadie Hawkman's dance? At this dance, all the chaperones wear giant hawk heads and screech at any student that makes contact while dancing. I can't remember the Sadie Hawkins dance. Is that a common thing that people do? We never had it at our own school. I feel like it was a joke in Community or something where you listen to only Sadie Hawkins music, or like come dressed as, I don't know who Sadie Hawkins is really, but Sadie Hawkins, it's making fun of that. I only half understand the reference. There are a few blanks that need to be filled in there, but that does just alert people that there is a reference. I was just going to grab a drink of water and then maybe just like fuck off and go home and never come back. Kris, what, realize the baby classroom was a better fit for you? Actually, I should come with you. Maybe I'll find a better partner in there. Actually, let's not. Yeah, I don't want to look after any babies. You can if you want, but it seems like the most exhausting, stressful thing you could possibly do. Wouldn't really be worth the lulls. You drank from the water fountain. People put their mouth on that, you know. If you ever watch Parks and Recreation, everyone in the town just like puts their entire mouth around the water fountain. That's what I'm picturing right now. Can't go. Maybe I'll leave. Kris, you're just gonna skip school? What, am I supposed to snitch on you? That'd be rich, huh? Nah, I wouldn't. Get back here. God, so pushy. I have so little say in any of this. I guess that totally what was going on with the opening thing of choosing your character and how they feel and how they react and belong and their favorites and their personality and everything. And then the game was like, no, just kidding. You don't get to choose shit. And now we have this bully who's like physically imposing the direction of this game right now. We don't really have a lot of free will in what happens next. So I guess that kind of ties together quite nicely. God, can you walk any slower or what? Nah, I get it. Not used to walking around with someone holding your hand. Come on, freak. Oh man, she's got a real cool strut though. That her long jacket just looks real cool. Well, here's the closet. Too bad. We were just starting to have fun. That's the creepiest opening of a closet I've ever witnessed. And it gets worse. It gets worse. Why, even Susie's freaked out. I'm glad. This isn't some weird shit that she's pulling on us. Kris, is it me, or is it really dark in there? Ooh, maybe she's getting a little excited about it. Worth investigating, if you ask me. What's the holdup, Kris? You gonna go in or what? I was gonna just go run straight laterally down the halls. Fine. If you're gonna be a wimp, then I'll do it. I filled in the do it. She kind of cut herself off there. We'll both go in at the same time. Seems like she's still got, like, this madness in her eyes, though. See, why are you so scared? There's nothing in here but old papers. Let's try to find a light switch. Those are papers? It look like a cobblestone path or something. I guess it's just scattered papers. That's weird. I can't find a switch. I guess it's further in. Or, you know, probably immediately next to the door. Like pretty much every room I've ever been in my entire life, the light switch is next to the door. I think you're looking in the wrong places. I feel like you're just sticking your hands in the empty air, being like, I don't see a light switch at all. It's probably on the wall, Susie. Kris, if you leave me here, I'll... Cry in a corner, Susie? Don't want to admit you're scared? Kind of big for a closet, huh? I think we have reached the end by now. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Hey, Kris, I think this closet's, broken? There aren't any walls. Oh, okay, so I take it back for being such a dink about not checking the walls for a light switch then. Well, we've worked hard enough. Falvies wants chalk so bad she can get it herself. Let's split. Oh, there's not going to be a door anymore. What the... Hey, this isn't funny. Let us out. Let us... Oh no. The floor, it's... fuck, it totally looked like a pathway. Oh, that was really cool. Yeah, I guess they wanted it to look like a pathway. Oh no. No. Picturing like Cartman. Shit. Well, I don't know where this is going. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on next or whatever. Damn. That, I've no understanding whatsoever of what to expect from this game. Infinite questions, essentially infinite, and that is an awesome cliffhanger moment where they literally fell off of a cliff rather than hanging from it. So, you know, in the literal context of that, it's there's not much suspense to be built there. They're dead. They're probably dead. Probably the end of the game. No, but I'm for sure going to be playing through the rest of this. I think it's somewhere around a couple hours long. I'm not totally sure. I think I read that. For anyone who wants an immediate, quick fix of more content, in the end cards at the end of these Deltarune videos, I'm going to have 2 playlists linked. One will be the playthrough of Undertale we did on the channel. It was one of the first playthroughs we ever did. Me and Brendan played it together. It might be, you know, kind of dated in terms of audio quality and commentary, but I think it's still a good playthrough. I think we had a lot of fun with it. And Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass, if you guys haven't heard of it, it is like everything that Undertale was and more. I personally think I prefer it to Undertale, which is crazy to say, but I know a lot of people haven't heard of it. So I kind of almost hope that this video is a bit of a gateway for people to discover that series. That's like 30 hours worth of content if you guys want to binge hard. So check that out as well. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, or enjoying seeing more of it. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.